Hey guys, I am Stevie the Gaming Sultan. I have to get used to that. But I I bought some stuff yesterday and I am so happy to have found this stuff cuz I was like, "Whoa, are you serious?" Like, "Whoa." So, I decided to so yesterday I went to this comic store called Bosco's Comics, Cards, and Collectibles. And for those of you who know what I'm talking about, good for you. For those of you who don't, sorry, I'm not going to tell you which city I live in. Right now, at least. But, so, I found some pretty neat stuff. So, let's go through this. So, it's like a store that sells, obviously, comics, but and trade in cards. It also sells board games like Dungeons and Dragons, I think, and a bunch of other games. But it also sells older video games as well as anime and manga, and that's why I really, really like it. So, anyway, the first thing I found, well, actually, it's not the first thing I found, it's the last thing I bought, actually, was a PS1 memory card. Excuse me while I try to get it focus. Come on, focus. Okay, that's a little better. Hope you can see this, but, it's a PS1 memory card, and so, it's obviously a PS1 memory card, but, I wanted to buy it since I only have one and I wanted another, so more data's for me and save files. And, I also got a little anime called Air, or Air TV to some. I actually find this anime to be somewhat boring. I mean, like, I've watched it before, but I mean, like, I liked it, but personally, I think it should have been longer. I mean, they would have captured it perfectly, since I'm a huge fan of the key animes. The three that I've watched or actually four, if you count 2 seasons, are Air, Canon, both the 2002 version and 2006 version, although the 2002 version sucked, in my opinion. And, so I watched Air, Canon, Clanad, and Clanad After Story, but I just normally call it Clanad. And I'm just starting Little Busters, and I really love it so far, but, you know, I still have to finish it. I haven't watched it in a while. But anyway, so I just bought this for the heck of it, mostly because, I kind of wanted it, just, I don't know, so I could watch it easily, since, you know, for me, finding anime online is kind of hard, but, then I just found out about Kiss Anime recently, but, you know, I just felt like getting it on DVD, so I decided to go ahead and buy it. While I was there, I got it for $20. Oh yeah, and the PS1 memory card is for $6. Yeah, I guess you could call it short and sweet. A little sad in the end, although it didn't make me cry like Canon and Clanad did. I know, I'm a crybaby, I admit it. And so, yeah, I like the fact that I got it, and I just watched the first episode in English subs this morning. I watched the English dubs first, and I liked it, but meh. Personally, I like watching English dubs first before I watch the subs normally, unless it's on Crunchyroll, but, I don't know, I just don't feel complete about it. I mean, I don't hate English dubs, I just like the English subs a little better. But English dubs can be really good sometimes, too. But anyway, so the other thing I got was Shin Megami Tensei Persona. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I got it for PSP. It's the first one, or a remake of the first one, but, I've been wanting to get into the Persona series for a while, and, knowing my parents, they aren't going to let me get Persona 3 and 4 yet, but, I just wanted to try this one out, and I don't know why, but I just felt the incredible need to play them in numerical order. I don't know why, I just did. But yeah, Shin Megami Tensei Persona. The disc isn't actually in here, right now, mostly because I started playing it on my PSP there. It's charging, and I just uh I like it so far. It's really it's pretty fun, although it's a little hard to understand, but it's fun. And I got it for $25, I think. Yeah, 25. So, the last thing, I'm sure this is going to come as a surprise to all of you, for those of you who know this series, but it's one of the most critically acclaimed PS1 RPGs that isn't Final Fantasy VII. It isn't The Legend of Dragoon. It isn't, what else? It isn't Valkyrie Profile. It isn't one of the PS1 RPGs. Well, actually it is, but it isn't one of those. It is... Just a sec while I try to... Just imagine a drum roll. Xenogears. Yeah, I got this. Cased. Like, I bet, and what's really awesome is I got it for $35. Because I heard that it's really, really rare. Well, not really, really rare, but it's pretty rare. Especially to find it cased. And so I got it for $35. Which, I don't know, maybe they cheated me, probably not. I trust Bosco's, but, I haven't opened this up and started playing it yet, so I don't know whether it works or not, but if it does, which I bet it does, I am going to be so happy. But I can't believe I found this cased. I mean, I have this. I've actually played Xenogears before, and I actually had it. The thing is, though, I got it for my 14th birthday, like, without the case, and, so I got both discs in this little tiny CD package, or whatever, DVD package, like, so, yeah, it wasn't in the box, but I was happy anyway, since, like, for those of you who know, I am a huge fan of the Xeno series, or at least I consider myself to be, which is why I asked for a Wii U for my 15th birthday, which is actually in a little less than 3 weeks from now. And yeah, I can't believe, I'm so happy that my mother allowed me to go out and buy some stuff before my birthday. I'm so happy, because I really wanted to get this stuff as quick as possible, just in case there are other people who liked it. Although, I have weird tastes, so I'm pretty sure that most people would not get Persona 1, and they'd skip straight to Persona 3 or Persona 4. I wanted to get into Persona for a while, but, I guess this is my chance now. And so with Xenogears, I actually had it, and so, like, I played it, and I loved it, even though I'm, like, only, I don't know how many hours in, but I'm not very far in. I'm, like, I'm only, like, level 13 or something, I don't know, but, I'm not that far in to the game, but, I really like it so far. It's really fun, so, then, I don't know what happened, but somehow my discs for it went missing. I don't know where they went, but I hope they show up, just in case that these discs don't work. So then I can have a working discs in the actual case, cuz yeah, I'm so happy to find this. I found it for $35 cased at Bosco's. I think my uncle was the one who bought me Xenogears, my first copy, for my 14th birthday. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this for a while, again, but I couldn't find it, since, like, I pretty much, like, yeah, I really wanted to play this because, and get this because I'm huge, because I really, really love Xenosaga and Xenoblade, even though, like, I'm not as into Xenoblade right now as I am into, as I was into Xenosaga. I need to buck my butt up and get back on Xenosaga, cause, yeah. But, I got Xenoblade Chronicles, like, when I was, like, 11, like, a couple months before I turned 12. Yeah, it looked really cool to me, although I had no idea that it was an RPG, and when I found out that it was an RPG, it was, like, double awesome for me. I know, it's weird how I didn't know it was an RPG. I mean, I thought it might have been an RPG, but I wasn't totally sure. But, I loved it, even though I didn't understand it, and now I understand it better, although I still need to understand it a little more. But, so yeah, I did some beforehand, I did some research on it, and, so I learned that, I learned of two series, Xenogears and Xenosaga. And, so, yeah, I've been wanting to try Xenogears out for a while, and, so, like, a couple months before I turned 13, around a year after I got Xenoblade Chronicles, my dad, and, I feel guilty for doing this, sorry, Papa, but, I was whining to my dad to get me Xenosaga, since I had just gotten a PS2, as well as PS3. Yeah, I'm so far behind on the PS stuff, but, I'd gotten a PS3 for Christmas, and I got Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2 for it, and I love them, but, I don't see why people don't like them, really. I'm sorry to say, but I love Final Fantasy 13. It's not my favorite, but I love Final Fantasy 13. And, yeah, so I also, with it, I got Final Fantasy 10, 12, and Dragon Quest 8 for PS2. And apparently I'd gotten a PS3 that was not backwards compatible with PS2 and PS1. So I popped Final Fantasy 12 in, like, later that Christmas day after trying out Final Fantasy 13 for hours. I popped Final Fantasy 12 in, and they're all like, "We're sorry, we cannot start up or boot up the software or whatever." And I was like, "What? No!" So then I went out to go buy a PS2. Then I could finally play my games, although at first it didn't work very well. And then it scratched up my discs for a really long time, but then I finally was able to fix it. So anyway, I'd seen gameplay of Xenosaga, and at first, before I saw gameplay of Xenosaga, I didn't think that Xenosaga was going to be really that good. Although, when I finally played it, or when I finally saw gameplay of it, and I love the story too, don't get me wrong, but, like, when I saw gameplay of it, I was like, oh my god, I need this. So I was like, I ran downstairs and I pestered my dad, I whined and I cried for it, and he finally ordered it for me. I know, I'm spoiled. I'm an awful person, but, I needed Xenosaga, and I love Xenosaga. I finally got Xenosaga 2, a couple months later, and Xenosaga 3 for my 14th birthday, over a year after getting Xenosaga 1, and I was so happy to get that, along with Xenogears, and like I said, I eventually lost the discs for Xenogears. So now I have a new copy, and I'm so happy. But anyway, so yeah, that's my stuff that I got at Bosco's, and yeah, I just wanted to show off, because I'm a spoiled little brat, and I'm going to turn 15 in less than 3 weeks, on June 23rd, so yeah, you don't have to wish me happy birthday, although if you do, thank you, but you don't have to. I'm not a forceful person, but I'm so happy to have found all this, and thank you for watching. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and the more subscribers I get, and the more encouragement I get to do more Let's Plays. I haven't really started an actual Let's Play. I mean, I did a few really poor Let's Plays back, like, when I first had this account, but I was like, you know what? These suck. So I just started doing random crap videos, and so, like this. If I get enough encouragement, then maybe you can push me into doing more Let's Plays. But anyway, thanks. Hit subscribe, like if you want, give constructive criticism in the comments, and yeah. Bye.